Greetings and welcome back to Inquisitor Martyr. So last time we were basically confirmed that we were indeed the Inquisitor before Clusterheim that were dealing with all that stuff. And basically we went a little too far, the Knights came, they captured us, wiped our brain, and made us an Inquisitor. And so we discovered the Martyr for some odd reason ourselves as well. And we decided that whatever was in there was definitely too powerful to be literally let loose upon the universe. Clusterheim did not agree. We made a decision to be lawful essentially and believe in the word of the Emperor. And we essentially killed Clusterheim with one bolt. So we are now here, the Martyr, part 4. Former voice station of the Van Winter Academy. Oh yeah, and we also discovered that the original captain of the... no, not the captain. The person in charge of making sure that whoever originally did the Martyr was actually her ancestor, but all of her ancestors are basically dead, and we gotta find the remnants of their family now, which is what we're gonna go do. Oh, fancy world.
This place is a despicable hive of heresy and corruption.
Our crew members became wanted fugitives after the purge. They found refuge and sought to make a livelihood the best way they could.
It still won't absolve them from their sins against the Imperium. What should I be looking for?
Each of our void stations had a harbor master to supervise the operation of the port facilities. If the Cavalier still frequents this place, which I'm sure it does, this man must know its whereabouts.
Oh, we've got explosive enemies now. Okay then, well that's relatively new. Come on, let me do. There we go, and explosions! Looks like this was not the correct way, unfortunately. Not sure who that was, but he is now dead.
Inquisitor, if I may, do you think that if I help you find the logbook, it could clear my name?
I seriously doubt it. Herman Van Winter was found guilty in trafficking heretical artifacts and consorting with forbidden cults. Your entire house was deemed to be an accessory to the crime.
With all due respect, Inquisitor, I knew my father. He was a sly old fox, a trader who refused neither coin nor adventure, but he was a true servant of the Imperium.
The Holy Ordos thought otherwise.
You know what? I'm gonna say we do find something about her father during this mission. Sounds logical to me. Oh yeah, we can spew lightning sometimes, right?
Ready for my trial of faith.
Go. crispy. Crispy heretics.
Overheat.
That's your man, the Harbour Master.
He doesn't look too talkative. Overheat.
There we go. Then let's do some 2, some 1.
Captain, the Harbour Master refused interrogation. Tell me he wasn't my only lead.
Maybe not. All our Harbour Masters used to log everything into a central cogitator.
I'll find that cogitator.
Oh, hold on, we have a chest up here. Not sure what we got, but let's advance the story. Let's see. With our no open communication with our ship, and don't use names, not even temporary ones. Should soon purge the cogitator. To the Pale Mistress, aha! About the recent delays, you can imagine the logistical and collateral difficulties with these livestock shipments. The ship is open-minded about our dealings, but some of the surviving Van Winter old-timers... Aha! Understandably, reservation may add from their perspective, of course. After all, they were serving under an extremely worthy and dignified rogue trader dynasty for their whole life. This transition... Old Grexus may look like a liability in the light of recent events, but his connections are valuable for our organization. We have to politely refuse your proposal for now, at least. However, we will keep him under strict supervision to avoid the interference. Aha.
Captain, are you familiar with a man called Nathaniel Grexus?
He was my father's most trusted captain. A boisterous fellow, but a good man.
Your former house members made a pact with a cult, and he refused to follow them into total depravity. They keep him locked up here somewhere.
I would humbly suggest that you find him then. He could be useful.
Oh.
Overheat.
There we go. There he is. Hello, good sir. Who might you be? Oh, quite an upstanding fellow.
Captain Grexus, I need you to come with me.
I need a few bottles of Amasec to invigorate my weary soul. And then I'm off to kill all these mongrels.
They have already paid for their crimes, Captain.
Ah, I hope you made them suffer. How can I assist you then?
I must find the astute cavalier. It might have visited this station.
It was here, until these sniveling rats sold our flagship to a group of abhuman filth. Oh.
Do you know where the cruiser is now?
No, but I've heard rumors about where it's heading. Take me with you, and I can help.
Ooh, fancy. Okay, what is this? Virtuous Defiance. He damage taken in embodied save from a 3% chance to be ignored. If damage is ignored, gain plus 3% faith. We did get a passive point though, and that finishes off critical hits. Nice. Okay. So where do we go from here? Area effects or DPS? Max of faith, banners, movement, health, defense. I'm thinking single DPS just to help us deal with bosses. Let's see. Single target skills, bonus and suppression damage, bonus for single target skills against enemies below 3 HP. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going with this next time. But anyway, let's see. Items. Quite a lot, actually. Let's see. Anything green? Let's see. This one's the same level. On hit taken. Present. More movements. More HP. It replaces the healing banner with that. You know what? Yes, that way we can equip some of those new other saintly abilities or faith abilities that we have there stored. Oh, hello. Deflect chance, suppression, regeneration, experience gained. Yes. We picked up quite a bit of stuff we probably just didn't sell last times. Yeah, pretty sure that's what it is. Alright then. Alright, we come over here for faith abilities, and there it is. Let's see. To the character over time, equal to the percent of maximum HP. But that targets us, basically. Berserk token on activation. Within 9 meters into melee range. Also 200 melee attacks. No. Within attack speed. If the character has at least 5 range tokens. Are you missing HP for 25 seconds? No. Effect damage. No. Thunderbolt retribution. Slows enemies within 20 meters. Also gain a 20% chance to gather for 20 seconds using channeled skills. Yes. That seems like the good one. Divine Grace was a shield, and on dealing heat damage to cause a small burst of flame, dealing 50% damage as heat, and applying a stack of burn on enemies. That's as we go into melee and with fiery thing, but we don't. Okay, so let's disassemble all this stuff. Now let's talk to our new member of the crew.
My sweet Ragna. What a cheerful sight for these sore eyes.
Captain Grexus. I haven't seen you since you vanished without a trace. Right after you were proved innocent.
It was shameful of me, I know. But I simply couldn't bear to witness how others suffered for your father's misgivings.
You are talking about a house purged for charges of heresy.
House Van Winter was filled with shady elements, no question about that. Some of them even kept me as a prisoner.
Your point being?
Not all of them are backstabbing scoundrels. Ragnar deserves a clean slate, and you won't find a better ally in the sector. Apart from old Grexus, of course.
Start with telling me where I can find the Cavalier.
I overheard my former crew members gossiping about this cult, and a world they were planning to visit with the ship. I'll give your navigator the coordinates.
Oh, there we go. On to the next place. Whoop. Let's see. It is here, right? And for the flagship? Yes.
Grexus, you have led me to a world with a full-scale demonic outbreak and no Cavalier in the docks. Explain.
They must have changed her name.
And how are you planning to find her?
Trust old Grexus, Inquisitor. This upper hive is home to an enclave where the notable merchant princes lodge when they're passing through. All those Captain Fancy Pants, you see, not my lot. But they know all about the ships in the local systems.
You are forgetting the small matter of a demonic outbreak.
Trust me, those captains will be fine. All nice and cozy in their fortified palaces, waiting for the right time to make a run for it. Take me to the Enclave, and I'll make sure they help us.
Well then.
Grexus, you seem to be oddly untroubled by recent events.
My unrelenting devotion to the Empire keeps my spirits high.
That and your bottles of Emisec.
We all cope in our own different ways. I want to live to serve the Imperium.
Nice to find someone that seems loyal at least.
Overheat.
Okay, this way. Plop that there. Oh, a lot of stuff, actually. What was this? Oh. Let's use it, see what happens. We gotta use that a lot more often.
What were you thinking? I will accompany you, Grexus.
With all due respect, Inquisitor, someone needs to fend off the tide of chaos while I sit down with these esteemed gentlemen for a nice chit-chat.
You are truly trying my patience.
Thing is, I can't see anyone else here with the proper credentials to do this.
I'll take care of the filth. Hurry up, Grexus.
Oh, let's see. Anything to place? No. We got some backup. And let's see. Here we go.
The Emperor's lump is found.
Oh ho. Hello.
How are you faring out there, Inquisitor?
Did you find your contacts, Grexis?
Waiting for my security screening. These highborn captains are a suspicious lot.
Right, that's probably one of them. Oh, hold on, what's this?
A teleport beacon in range.
Oh, that takes us back to the center? Yes, it does, okay.
Grexis, I need an update. You are really taking your time.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to obtain an audience with these people? In a palace surrounded by chaos?
Tell them that the Inquisition is taking care of the situation. Now!
Oh, something new. I like this. Oh, look at all this. Demon. Oh, okay. Let's bring him back down here.
Teleport beacon in range. Overheat.
Did we kill the big guy? Looks like we did. Excellent. Oh, relic inoculator. And a couple of chests. Looks like it's glitched and inputting a eternal amount of those things, so...
I have some splendid rumors for you, Inquisitor.
Do you know where the ship went?
What? Not yet. But these captains have some interesting stories about a Herman van Winter. Did you know that he got his mittens on a rare artifact? A strange navigational tool of questionable origin? That's where all his troubles began.
I'm not in the mood for your tales. Get me to the Cavalier.
Aye, Inquisitor. By the time you're finished with the invaders, I'll have the coordinates.
But interesting. Hello, lots of people.
Overheat.
Let's find ourselves some cover. Here we go.
support beacon in range.
There we go. No chest this time? Looks like no, but destroying the gate destroyed everyone around it, so that's good to know.
Ready to fight.
All clear, Grexis. I'm still waiting for the coordinates you promised.
Allow me to express the gratitude of the noble captains with a piece of valuable information.
Do you know the location of the Cavalier, Grexis?
Something like that, aye. These gentlemen have narrowed it down to one potential destination. Your tech priest will receive the data log soon.
Your cooperation is highly appreciated, Captain.
Does that mean I'm free to go?
As far as I'm concerned, you were never implicated in the Van Winter investigation. You can leave.
It was a pleasure working with you, Inquisitor. If you need any help in the future, come and find me. I'll get my old ship back, and I'll be out there, among the stars.
Okay, so that was a short little adventure with Mr. Grexis. We'll probably meet up with him again at some point. There it is. Let's see. The Void Crusade game mode. There are many campaigns that feature number of special missions, and we can work at the end. We'll see later about that. What is this? Oh, a lot of stuff. Let's see. On attack anchor plus 20% damage bonus per second while standing still. That's actually not too bad. 1 point of something. Transcendent Onslaught deals physical damage in the targeted area. On reactivation within 5 seconds, the player teleports to the target area and deals additional damage. Okay. Dogmatic Heroism. Gain 3 to 5% faith for every killing blow on champion or stronger enemies. Stronger enemies you will face. Also gain 1% faith for every regular kill for 10 seconds after using an act of faith. Okay, then, well, let's see. Oh, yeah. Are we going to go with single target DPS? Let's see. Single target skills. We don't have anything that goes knockdown, suppression downward, using a single target continuously against the enemy, yes. Single target skills. I'm liking that one. Single target. Any cooldown of the single target skill on kill. What is this one? Single target melee damage. Let's start with this one here. There we go. Let's go one more. Let's advance this.
Captain, you have important news for me, I presume.
You have a very urgent message from the Caligari Conclave. A new assignment, maybe.
With the Conclave, you can never know. Let me see it.
Inquisitor, I have a crucial task for you. In the light of your previous achievements, I'm certain you are the most suitable agent for this assignment. We have re-established contact with the Triglav subsector. Due to severe warp surges, communication with the subsector has been sporadic at best for long decades, and we have now lost contact with entire systems. We have simply no idea what occurred on these worlds during a century of isolation. With the receding warp surges in the region, we have been able to begin to restore order, but this is a slow process, and we have encountered certain anomalies. One of our less experienced agents has already entered the Aureus system, one of the regions that has failed to report back. We lost contact with the Inquisitorial retinue. We want you to find out what happened in that system. The astropathic relay station could be the perfect place to start the investigation.
Captain,
Okay,
I want
then.
you to take me to the Aureus system in the Triglav subsector. Do you have any updates on the situation over there?
According to my astropath, there's been a cascade of fresh astropathic dispatches from the subsector. Warnings of dissent and heresy, nightmares of abandoned void stations, empathic bursts of terror and relief. Apart from the Aureus system, which is still dark.
We shouldn't waste our time then getting there.
Okay, then. New tutorial. Oh, yeah, Void Crusade. What? That's it. Looted. Did we get anything useful? already know. Guess we're selling that. No. Da, da, da. Oh, hello. See, plus 4 point to HP for every vulnerability stack inflicted. Conversion for the inoculator, 200 HP, 8% movement speed in exposed state. Dora Thelema on the command bridge to change the inoculator's components. Oh. For poison effect against bleeding enemies, we don't do any of that. Yep. Let's equip that. Anything else? Yes. Dora Thelema. Okay, so let's see. You can customize your equipped inoculator with extra components for extra abilities, but it has a price. The more powerful component you pick, list. Oh, component types. Interesting. Okay, what do we have here? For 20 seconds, supreme critical hit chance. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay. So what can we put here? Capacity. Calculator. So we have 2 of these and 2 of that. Interesting. AP, 10% supreme critical hit chance and 40 critical hit strength for 5 seconds. With plus 5 stacking penalty to physical armor for 20 seconds. Interesting. So being hit chance for 20. Yep. Nothing that really catches my eye, so let's just disassemble all this stuff. And let's see about doing that one, because last time we did it, let's see. Oh, well. This should prove interesting. We haven't faced any Drukhari yet. Speaking of, there's one of them right now.
I have arrived to the relay station, Tech Priest. I need a status report.
Monastery has been inactive for 32.7 standard Imperial years. No signs of tech plagues or co-necropsy. Augury sensors indicate immobile life forms in your vicinity.
I'll take a look around. If I can find out why the station went dark, it might tell me more about the fate of the system.
Okay, then, but considering it's Drukhari we're dealing with...
I have found the remains of an Imperial squad. They have been massacred.
Possibly of a hostile incursion, increased by 85.7%.
The question is, was this a Chaos ambush or a Xenos attack?
Other factors could include struggle in the inhabitants, due to mental breakdown, cannibalism, or the effects of mind-altering drugs.
That's quite reassuring. This must be the welcoming committee.
Oh, that was quick. We'll just ignore that for now. Don't need to deal with it. at all this stuff that just popped out of nowhere. Okay, so where's the leader? It says it's right there. Oh, must be you. Hello, good sir. Have some fire.
The moment of retribution is here.
Oh, this looks fancy. Looks like a boss fight.
Drakari, I've been expecting you, monkey. I hope you'll be a worthy challenge for me, unlike your predecessor. He was quite a disappointment. Enough! You are a mockery of a warrior, a creature of a lesser race. Killing you would be only a waste of my precious time. You'll perish soon anyway.
Oh, really? Well, at least we got treasure.
What was that, Inquisitor? What is a Drakari? I don't recall meeting any of them.
You are lucky. It's likely you would not have survived the encounter. They are the Dark Elder.
When I was a Grexus told some disturbing stories about them. Ruthless pirates preying on the Imperium, right?
They are not simple pirates, and they are worse than ruthless. The Dark Elder are the forsaken kindred of the Craftworld Elder. They revel in enslavement and torture. They are cunning and sadistic.
And now, they are here.
But to what end? The cogitators could grant me some insight into the situation.
Before that, though, agitator. Oh. Let's see, of Transcendent Transference, Stage of Subsector of the Holy Orders with classification, blah blah blah, Indigo. By Sector Governor Lord Velamar Lartian, urgent assistance needed. We, the Governor of the Triglav Sector, will activate the Triglav Isolation Protocols. We are also transmitting our plea for help on the channels available for all high-ranking agents of the Holy Ordos. During recent years, we have seen a steady increase in the ferocity of the local warp anomalies, which we have dutifully reported to all competent Imperial authorities to no avail. 6 of the Adeptus Mechanicus and the local representatives of the Navigators Guild confirmed that these turbulences will soon lead to the total blockade of the travel routes in the Immaterium, causing a subsector-wide separation from the Calibrated sector. With a sudden burst in warp switch activity, we fear that the promised time of isolation has come, and we need urgent assistance before the travel routes become completely inaccessible. From various worlds of the subset recently, accounts of strange disturbances, inexplicable disappearances, sightings of unidentified Xenos vessels, that some unseen force is looking among the stars, eventually up across the darkness. Squad Druid to the outside world. The area's relay station still has an open astropathic channel to the sector. The additional mission will reach its final destination, but it clearly did not.
Access denied to the central archives from this cogitator. Proceed to the data vault, Inquisitor.
Good idea.
This station is categorized as the main communications conduit from the system to the rest of the sector. The data vault must contain all the astropathic messages that were swallowed by the Great Epsilon warp surges.
Oh. So now we'll figure out if
The
there's...
presence of Drakari explains the lack of any sign of assault on the station. The Xenos must be using the webway to strike swiftly from their portals and retreat immediately.
I shall remind you that the existence of the webway is an information privy only to the chosen agents of the Imperium.
Correct. Remember that we are the Xenorite, specializing in research into Xenos relics in the sector. We have extensive knowledge of the interdimensional labyrinth, known as the webway.
So I could use your expertise on the Drakari, I suppose.
Preparations in progress. Injecting memory stimulants into the tertiary amyloid as we speak.
Okay, so what we're trying to figure out is why are the Drakari here? The Drakari don't really need any reason to be anywhere. They just basically like chaos, essentially. Well, not chaos. They revel in violence, torture, ecstasy in all its forms. They're really just misguided aliens who basically gave up and instead of fighting Slaanesh, decided to basically embrace everything Slaanesh stands for. Let's see, what's here?
I have found the remains of the Inquisitorial retinue that disappeared in the system. This was clearly the work of the Dark Elder.
That's one mystery solved. I wonder what happened to his ship and the crew, though.
They might be enjoying the famous Dark Elder hospitality.
With all due respect, you always seem to find a way to presume the worst.
Makes a good Inquisitor, Captain.
Oh, here we go. Oh, you know what? Let's do some of this and some of this. There we go. Everything ended up nice and crispy. There we go. Now we can regenerate some health. You know what? Oh, what do we get? 20 bonus damage for 20 seconds.
The data vault is empty. The machines have been destroyed.
Data retrieval charts confirm your assumption. Alpha-grade tech heresy. The fact that it has been executed by Xenos race is an aggravating circumstance.
They massacred an entire void station.
Another aggravating circumstance. Suggested approach. Investigate the human remains.
Yes, I was planning to do that anyway. They must be the corpses of the local
Astropaths have 3 eyes, so... Brother Ambrosius, from now on we must avoid all traditional channels of communication. I decided to send you this letter hidden among the hymnos from the archives, and I want you to destroy this scroll after reading it. He obviously didn't. What we have suspected for a while is true. Just today in Basilica, I became an unwilling witness to a conversation among 2 high-ranking officers of the Astra Militarum that revealed to me the ugly truth. We cannot trust our protectors anymore. The soldiers in the Astra Militarum who swore upon the mighty Emperor to protect us from the Xenos threat have become disgraceful servants of those same alien creatures who are preying upon us. I have verbal proof that a foul Xenos drug is widely used among the ranks. This alien substance possesses powerful psychoactive traits, turning simple soldiers into raving lunatics who are incredibly strung. Has spread like wildfire among the troops, and these alien reavers are using the substance to manipulate our men. Leave my diocese without risking any suspicion. I ask you to board a void ship under false pretenses. Find the official credentials in the hymnos as well. Travel to the Palace of Eternal Dawn and one governor in person. Safe travels on about his world. Aha!
New audio log. Relay station has been cleared. I'm heading back to the ship now. that the Dark Elder infiltrated the system, which could explain the silence and the apparent desolation. I will continue my investigation with this conclusion in mind.
There we go. Okay, so at least we now know who she is. So the question is, why is she here? Is it really just on them Drukhari being Drukhari, or is there some more ulterior motives? See a new thing with cooldown recovery, and there was... Let's see, new passive. We were going to single DPS. What is this? And suppression damage bonus for single targets goes against enemies below threat. So executing, essentially. Let's see, did we get anything useful out of that? Fabricator scatter field. Let's see. Oh, here we go. One quality. Yes, we'll grab that. No, but what we're going to do with the blueprints here, these are worth a lot of money, as you can see. 20,000 credits. Nothing comes even close to how much we get for this thing, so we're going to sell this since we already have it. And then we'll dismantle everything else.
Tech Priest, did your sacred contraptions locate any life signals in our vicinity?
Negative. Sensors failed to detect significant void traffic or any considerable proof of life. No Vox transmissions in the area, except for an automated broadcast signal on the Astra Militarum channels. It is originating from an Astra Militarum command post. Standard procedures, Inquisitor?
No. Use the Rogue Trader identification SOMs for now. The Dark Elder usually don't employ human mercenaries. Something is going on. Perhaps a surprise visit will clear the fog.
There we go. That'll be next time. So for now, disassemble all of this stuff. And thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.